What's good, Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back at again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Bo-Berry biscuit. I've been seeing some very wild things on my timeline, in my DMs, on the sports and media TV shows, and even in the comments of my own YouTube videos right here on YouTube, and I just need to go ahead and address those with these words right here. Stop. It's not going to happen. Now look, I know that recently I had a video that I uploaded here talking about why the Carolina Panthers should consider trading Cam Newton, and I feel like people saw the words trade and Cam in the same sentence and just completely stopped listening to the words I was saying. People said that Cam was a very good quarterback. He's elite. Have you forgotten what Cam can do for this team? What Cam's done for the community? I never once said that Cam wasn't a good quarterback. I never once said that Cam wanted to stay in Carolina. I never once said that Cam was not a good person to have in the community or on this team. I said this team is not going to be good, so it will be best for Cam if we can put Cam in a situation where he can succeed and not be behind a very bad O-line that we want to bring in a rookie to protect him. With a defense, you're going to have to either pay a bunch of guys or get rookies to stop people from scoring 38 on us, like the Colts, who were not good. I said this team was not good enough for Cam. Not that Cam was not good enough for the team, and that I did not want to see Cam Newton sit through a rebuild period for a team that's proven that they can't really protect him, especially for a guy who's had 3 straight years of either season-ending injuries or off-season surgeries. You gotta admit, it don't really look all that good to have Cam on this team if you care about his success long-term, but that's not really the big point there. I saw people talking about the Panthers needing to trade Cam in order to go after Joe Burrow. And this right here is the single most irrational, most nonsensical thought process I've seen for this Panthers offseason, except for the people who want to trade Christian McCaffrey during this rebuild period. That would make no sense at all. I don't even want to talk about that, although I might get on that here in the next couple days. I don't know. That just makes no sense to me. That's not even a serious topic to even consider. But the thought that the team could trade Cam Newton to the Bengals to get the #1 overall pick and draft Joe Burrow. Now, if you don't know who Joe Burrow is, you're living under a rock, you don't have a TV, you don't have internet, you don't know a thing about football. This is your first time even hearing the word football. You don't even know the shape of football. Joe Burrow is a Heisman-winning national championship quarterback who, as a 5-year college player who was a redshirt senior, has only had one impressive season in college, and that was with Joe Brady, who admittedly is our new offensive coordinator, so maybe he could have even better years and continued success with Joe Brady. But a guy who has only had one good season in the college game should be the guy that we trade the whole farm for? Look at his stats right here. Tell me this season, other than this one right here, that's even moderately impressive. Even in 2018, where he actually got a chance to throw the ball a few times, less than 400 attempts, but still, 57.8% completion rate is horrible at the college level. There is no real defense played at the college level. There are some good defensive players, but when you're playing 13 plus games a season, you're not going to be playing a bunch of teams that are very good defensively as a whole. I don't care if you're in the SEC, ACC, Big 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It does not matter. There aren't a lot of very good defensive teams, and to be under 60% at the college level is not good. So guys only been good for 1 year, and 1 year only at the college level. You want to trade away Cam and some picks to the Bengals to pick him up? I don't know exactly if that should be the plan there. And then you have to think about this. Okay, you're the Bengals. You can pick up Joe Burrow, and even though he only has that 1 year of success at the college level, he is obviously going to be the #1 overall draft pick. You would be dumb not to pick him if you're a team as bad as the Bengals, who need a quarterback desperately. At this moment, with Andy Dalton running his course with the Bengals, and the Bengals are a bad organization top to bottom, honestly, but we won't get into that. They are basically forced to get a quarterback this offseason. Why would the Bengals trade away the #1 overall pick for Cam, the 7th overall pick, and I'm guessing it has to be a lot more. Now, usually with topics I take seriously, you know that I like to go deep into the analytics and the stats, so I don't just read off stats to you. I put them in context and talk about what it means in the bigger, wider picture as well. So what I would normally do in this scenario is I would look at all the teams that have traded up to the number 1 pick overall, like whether it's been from the number 12 pick or number 5 pick, what it's taken, what kind of picks and whatever it's taken to get teams from their position to the number 1 overall pick, and talk about the kind of package it would take and compare those pick and player packages to our number 7 pick, Cam, and whatever it would take to move up to number 1 and take a quarterback away from a quarterback desperate team. But this is a topic I don't really take seriously at all. It's not smart from our position. It's not smart from the Bengals position. It would benefit nobody for the Carolina Panthers to trade Cam, our number 7 pick, and other pieces to go after Joe Burrow. When y'all remember in my video talking about trading Cam, in my video talking about this topic for the last 2-3 months, I've said that this Panthers team is not a Cam Newton away from winning. And this is before Luke retired. This is before we realized that James Bradbury's contract was up. Mario Addison's contract was up. We're going to be missing on Bruce Irvin. Gerald McCoy might not be coming back. We have other guys who are going to be gone on offense and on defense. So if I don't think that this team is a Cam Newton away, a single Cam Newton piece away from being a deep playoff run team, why would I give away so many picks, so many pieces for one rookie quarterback who's had one good year at the college level with our OC? I'll admit that that is a really good plus to have. But why would you give all that away when the team is not a quarterback away from success? We still need an interior D lineman. We need to find an edge rusher. We need to find linebackers. I promise you, you could not tell me with a straight face, and I don't care how good of an actor you are. You could be Leonardo DiCaprio telling me this. I know you are not comfortable with the linebacker core being Shaq Thompson, Andre Smith, and Jermaine Carter going into next season. I like Jermaine Carter. Obviously, I like Shaq as well. But Andre Smith has proven he's not really all that great in coverage. And he's good at tackling. I'm not going to hit on Andre Smith like that. He's a later round pick kind of guy. But right now, from what we've seen of Andre Smith so far, he's not the kind of guy you can really bet on with confidence, saying he will always get a tackle, he will be there in coverage, and he will always be in the right spot at the right time. That's how I feel about Andre Smith right now. Just from what I've seen, I just have not seen enough to say I am confident in him for this upcoming season being the starting linebacker on this team. And we already know about our secondary. Trey Boston's going to be gone unless we pay him. James Bradbury's going to be gone unless we pay him. Dante Jackson, there's questions about him. So, I mean, there's a lot of things going on. Every single level of this defense needs help. The left tackle position of this offensive line needs help. And I don't even get to it too deep here because I'll talk about this in a later video, getting closer to free agency and the draft. But we're focused a lot on this left tackle position. That was not the only spot on the O-line that was having trouble this entire season. It was the biggest spot, and there was a lot of attention on it because it was so bad, but it kind of took away the pressure from other guys on our O-line playing very poorly because the left tackle position was so bad. But don't pretend that the rest of the O-line was great, because it wasn't. This is a team that needs more than just a quarterback to be successful. And I don't think you trade away the farm for a rookie quarterback and say, okay, let's put you in this position right here. Put you behind a not so great O-line, because you're going to have to give away your first pick, probably your second round pick, and probably some other things as well, because if I'm the Bengals, I'm not just taking the number 7 pick and Cam straight up for Joe Burrow. I'm sorry. You're going to have to give me a lot more than that. And if not a lot more, then at least your second round pick. So you're looking at only having a 3rd through 7th round pick. You might get some comp picks here and there depending on who leaves. But those are 3rd round picks at best. I don't know about throwing in Joe Burrow in this system if you're going to give away that many picks. I don't like it at all. I mean, I don't see it. You may as well just keep Cam behind this O-line and this not so great defense if you're going to give away those kind of picks for one player. If the Panthers are dead set on moving away from Cam and trading him, then going for Joe Burrow is not the move. And I'll have a video up soon talking about what the Panthers should do at quarterback if we do trade Cam. But I can tell you right now, Joe Burrow is not the move. And as a quick little spoiler for y'all watching the video right now, the answer is not at the college ranks. Using a first-round pick on a quarterback, whether it's number 1, getting rid of all our picks, or number 7, we only have a lot more things that this team needs to do before it can support, protect, have a rookie quarterback at its helm. I don't think putting in a rookie in this situation is the best move. And I'll tell you who I think it really should be. There are actually a couple of really good answers here, but that's for a later video at a later time. The point of this video is that Joe Burrow is not the answer. And being very desperate, giving away everything to get a quarterback and throwing him into a system that is not built to win right now. Now, if you believe this team is poised for a deep playoff run next year, seeing the holes we have on both sides of the ball, I'm not going to say you're wrong. That's your opinion. We're both sharing our opinions here. But I think it doesn't make sense to bring in a guy you can't protect, you can't support, and you can't win games with, even if he plays the games of his career. He can have great games, but if your team is scoring 35 points a game and your defense is allowing 40-plus points a game, then who's winning those games? Simple as that. And that's a really big point I want to get across here. I want Cam in Carolina. If you watch my videos, if you've even seen my videos at all, you know I'm not a Cam hater. You know I don't dislike Cam. Cam is obviously most people's favorite Panther of all time. I just respect that man way too much to watch him sit through a rebuild. He is too good to be sitting through a rebuild. I wish the team was good enough for Cam to be here and be in a winning environment. I just don't see it. Now, if you do, I respect that. I just don't. That's how I feel about it, though. What are your thoughts? Does the team need Joe Burrow? Should we trade up for a quarterback? Any quarterback? Should we even draft a quarterback in the first round this season? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And you already know what to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Being told y'all I been the man. Being told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.